Do-do. The bunnies are very shy today. Good morning, Tritopus. Morning, Phelan. How's it going? How we do? I think they're both round the corner. I think neither of them want to come round. Oh, do we have a boy? Hello, baby boy. How you feeling this morning, my love? Good morning, Kai. Good morning, Mazira. I don't know if you can hear, but she's just got digging in her soul. She's just round the corner digging at the moment. Gerry's tum-tum. I mean, there's been some funny poos this morning. Good morning, Kinetic. Morning, Max. Good morning, Lay and Annie and Carl. And Zara. And Dreadbus. Yeah, there's been some strange poos this morning, but they're both eating, so hopefully they're okay. Karaoke was good. Morning, Ascenta. Morning, Revan. Yeah, karaoke was good. People did turn up, and we got to go slightly over the time, although they did kick us out mid-song. It was literally like, I was finally like, okay, I really need to go for a wee, and I got back and everyone was having to pack up, and I was like, no! No, they've remembered we're in the room. But yeah, it was very good. We got to sing a lot. It's like, at first there was only a couple of us. Hang on, bunnies, I'll give you your breakfast. Oh, where did I put it? Oh, it's over there. Sorry, Gerry. Confused myself. At first there was only like a handful of us, so we were just sort of like it was mostly just me and Mark singing. But then once Sarah arrived, obviously there was we had the musical theatre influence. Morning, Pyro. Good morning, Honey. And we ended up staying out so much later than I thought we were going to. Technically, good evening for me. Good evening. No one sang Mr. Brightside, thankfully. It was mostly like musical songs and Disney songs and stuff like that, with the occasional other one mixed in. Lydia and I did a placebo song, of course. Good morning, Ted. Morning, Drew. Oh my gosh, Lay, I didn't sing tequila, but I did drink tequila for the first time. And I have a feeling I have a lot of apologies to make this morning. So I'll see. I mean, all night, morning Anhol. First time, yeah, I don't remember ever drinking it before. And I'll be honest, I don't remember what it tasted like, because that's the point of the night we were at. So yeah, all night Katie was sending me quotes from myself, so I'll read back through those at some point today and see what I said. And see who I need to apologize to. I also got a lot of photo booth photos taken with people. I remember dragging a lot of people into a photo booth individually, as if I was interviewing everyone. So I've got those to look back on. Good morning, Squid. Someone did, yeah, it was, who did it? Tom Bates and Bree sang You'll Be Back. So that was nice. That was lovely. How can you be streaming right now? I'm 2 years younger, and if I got so drunk that I'd forgot things, I'd be out for the rest of the week. My parents, I've never seen my parents have hangovers. My parents are like, I remember they got like so far gone at my sister's wedding that I was like, oh my gosh, they're not going to bloom and wake up. And then they were there at like 8 a.m. like fresh as daisies, or maybe even earlier. And I was just like, what? But I think I've inherited that. maybe. Or still drunk. It could be either one. Fingers crossed for the first one. But yeah, it was a good night. And we were meant to just stay for like one drink afterwards. And you're a year older today. Oh, happy birthday, honey. Happy birthday. And it's Talia's birthday as well. Oh, exciting. Exciting. Ginge, thank you very much for the 27 months. Thank you. That is very kind of you. Oh, and I can see that Alex's parents donated through the night as well. That's very lovely. So the total has gone up a little bit more. Technically, I need to add more worms to my worm jacket. I didn't do cinema. Sadly, they don't have that on the karaoke. Maybe in the future, though, because I swear they've got some, like, Mimi songs. Just a heads up that today I probably won't give the bunnies any greens because I am slightly worried about Gerry's tummy. So at the moment, they're just going to be on like pellets, hay and fiber sticks just for a couple days. So the treat that they will be getting will be, oh, Gerry, there's one for you, and Fifi, there's one for you. There you go, nice and even. Worm gilly suit, yes please. I don't think that... I've not had a message from Nibbles yet, but they're usually so busy, bless them. So, oh, wait, hang on, no, there's one each underneath you again. There's one for you, and Gerry. I've booked the bunnies into the vet next week, just to get a bit of a checkup, and if I am, like, more concerned in the meantime... Morning, megalomaniac. I will book them in for an earlier one, maybe call up on the day. But I just feel like Gerry is moving a little stiffly in the last couple of days. Morning owls. So I love that Gerry takes this little carpeted route, and I've just been abandoned by both of them simultaneously. They've both just gone their separate ways. They only wanted me for breakfast. I'll wait here and hope that Gerry comes back. But yeah, I feel like he's just been moving a lot more stiffly in the last couple of days, and he's still on his like pain relief, and he's got his joint tablets and stuff. And I don't know. I guess it is just part of him getting like a little bit older. Morning, Palmer. Morning, Anna. But yeah, I guess as I've never really had like, you know, obviously we don't really know how old Genevieve was, but I've never really had like an older bunny before. Anne Hall. Anne Hall actually. It was Pierre who bought me the tequila. So really I should blame you for this one. Speaking of babies. Baby. Yeah, I am worried about he. Because obviously, you know, I just want to do everything I can for the bonds. And just have them be as comfortable as possible. But yeah, yesterday I could sort of, at the end of the bun stream, I could tell something was wrong. So that's why I didn't, usually I'll wait for the raid to go, but yesterday I was like, oh no, I need to just finish this and check up on the boy. And poor Gerry he'd had a bad poo and it had gone everywhere. And I had to give him a little bit of a clean up. I might need to see... I needed to clean the floor as well because of where I'd been sitting. And try and... It's quite hard solo to give a bunny bum a clean. Normally it's good with two people. One to distract and one to do the cleaning. So as Alex is working from home today, I might see if I can get he to give me a hand cleaning up the little baby boy. But yeah. But he was still eating and everything. Like, he went and sat in the castle and I put like a pile of hay in front of him and he was eating that and stuff. So I don't know if he just had if he just had a bit of a bad tummy for a little while. Or if it was just one bad toffee. But yeah, like I said, he has been, because so one of the signs of bunnies getting older or getting arthritic is if they aren't as good as cleaning up their poops, because obviously it's more painful for them to like bend round to do it. So you do have to like watch out for dirty bums, as a sign that they are getting a little bit older. I think I'll try weighing him today as well, because I do feel like he's a bit skinnier as well. Which is tough, because it's one of those things where it's like, well, obviously you want to feed him up, so you want to give him this stuff, but then if he's got a bad tummy, you can't feed him this stuff. So it's just like, so yeah, hopefully next week the vet will have some advice for what to do about my little boy. And it doesn't help that I feel like I'm just going on a big depressing rant now. I apologize. But it doesn't help that I see so many people saying things in the bunny group about like, oh, I had to say goodbye to my bunny today. They were 9 or they were almost 10 and stuff like this. And I'm just like, no, no, please, no. Why does God give his strongest soldiers his most testing tummy hurties? I know, him baby boy. He doesn't deserve a bad tummy. He's just having a little drink. I'll deny it all the way. Yep. Morning shadow. So yeah, I'm just hoping that, I don't know. There's obviously only so much you can do, but just want to do the best that I can for he. Good morning, Ben. Did you have a good birthday? I hope you had a lovely birthday. Whatever you got up to in the end. Gerry is off the toilet now. He's just having a drink, so I'll just wait for him to come round. I would go over there, but because I got in late last night and I got up late this morning, I've not really tidied the litter tray so it's quite messy over there. Come on in, Hang. I was having the day off work. Nice. Where is this baby boy? If he moves away from the litter tray, I'll go. Wasn't it messy yesterday? I mean, it's sort of messy every day. It is a poop tray. But it's just particularly messy today. Oh no, he's settled down by the bowls. I can see him. He's turned into a little loaf. He's a little loaf boy. Gerry! You don't want to move. Oh no, I might have to go over to he. I might have to go over to him, but in a... Oh, is he moving? Gerry? Gerry, do you want to come over here for cuddles? He's looking around me. He's like, I don't know. So you see, go for a wee right after you finish cleaning? Yes. Yesterday, Gerry did a protest wee on the floor as well, because I went to try and pick him up to check his bum, and I think he took that as me blocking him getting into the room. So then he ran round under the table and he just did a wee on the carpet. And I was like, you could have gone to the litter tray. I wasn't trying to stop you going. I felt bad that he thought that was his only option. Look, you can see he over there. Maybe if okay, I'm going to go forward and I'm going to try and avoid looking at the big pile of poop. So I'll see what I can do. Let's see how well I can avoid poop. Hello. How you doing, baby boy? How's it going? You move a couple of poops from underneath you that have flown out with you. How's your tummy today? How's it going? I mean, he still doesn't seem fully himself. He just wants to... Is that a good tooth purr or a bad tooth purr? Is that a tooth purr of wanting cuddles? See, I don't know. It's one of those things that I don't know if I'm just over worrying or if there is something going on with he. Bunnies do like to hide stuff, so it does make it very difficult to know which one you're dealing with. And like I was saying, that's what I was going to say earlier, is because I've never had older bunnies before, like, I am sort of on, like, new territory now of not really knowing, like, oh, is this just something older bunnies do? Or is there something strange that I should worry about? Or, I don't know. So I'm holding back sending too many messages to the bunny group. Just constantly being like, my bunny's doing this, is this okay? Even though that is the big temptation every day. Being a worried bun mum, yes, it's all just part of it, is worrying about your little ones, because I guess they can't tell you, can they? They can't be like, my tummy hurts, or I feel like this, or this hurts. Just so just sort of like guesswork. My bunny is still a baby. Is he okay? Yeah. He's a 2-year-old, 9-year-old. Is he okay? What are you thinking, Gerry? What's going on in there? I mean, because they're not having as many greens, he's probably going to be drinking a lot more, just because obviously hay doesn't have the highest of water contents. Try and give you a little... Oh, Gerry, I don't know. I'm worried about he... Maybe I should try and, like, book in for an earlier vet appointment. You're not allowed a bunny? Aww. You're allowed a different treat. Well, they're just going to have their joint support tablets just for today. Just until I can get a look at what his poops are like and see if they are a bit more better than yesterday. Come on in, Limewood. But yeah, it's best to... I mean, the general, like, trial and everything with bunnies does tend to be take it back to just hay and then work your way up from there. Just until their tummy settles a bit. Because greens can upset them, but they've not had anything out of the ordinary. Poop watch. I mean, I'm trying to have a sneaky look in the litter tray at the moment. And there's a mix. There's some that are okay, some that could be a little bit better. Didn't Fifi have bad poops on Friday? Oh, maybe. Maybe. But they do have some new forage stuff. So it might just be that something in that has upset both of their tummies. So, oh, big yawn. Big yawn. So yeah. Oh yeah, Fifi's been eating a lot of cardboard. That's what it is. That's not good for her. I mean, you can probably hear her at the moment in the background. She's currently, like, digging a tunnel all the way around, chewing through the cardboard and trying to escape through the wall. Should we come over here, Gerry, away from all the poops? Do you want to come here? Come on, Gerry. Then I don't have to worry about avoiding poops. Come on, Gerry. You can see his little pile of poops that he's sat on right now. Come on, Gerry. Come on, Gerry. Come on, Gerry. He's like, no, I want to stay with my poops. Oh, bless he. He doesn't know what to do. Where do you want to be, baby boy? Where do you want to go? Do you want to come over here? Is it because I'm sat in the way of the carpet? He's very unimpressed. Oh, if I lured you away? Do you want to stay there? I mean, he tends to just like to sit in like patches of sunlight, but the hay is blocking that at the moment, so you don't have your patches of sunlight, do you? Oh, there you go. Oh, Gerry boy, you are doing me a heckin' concern. And I could be concerned about nothing, but... my poor little baby. Because I started being worried about him yesterday, and then obviously I was like, okay, I don't wanna move the charity stream because it's all set up and everything, and I've told people so. But I was just like worried about he throughout it. Winter blues, maybe. Morning in ma. And just I mean, I guess there has been like a cold snap recently, like what with it snowing and then being frosty, so it could just be that he's just, wanting to be a bit more sleepy and he's a little bit achy. But it's so difficult to tell as well, like if he is a bit skinnier, because I mean, there's not much to bunnies as it is. They're quite we did get snow. We got snow on, was it Friday or no, Saturday? Some day near the end of last week that we got snow. I think it was Saturday. Good morning, Chronicle. Oh my gosh, also, because of yesterday going slightly off plan as to what I thought I was going to do, I've I realised I didn't do a clip video, so I guess I'll do that today. I was just like, I was thinking like, oh, I'm going to get home and I could do this. And I was meant to do a vlog last week as well. I was meant to do a vlog on Sunday, but sort of got distracted from that as well. So I've got a little bit of homework to do, a little bit of catching up on things. And then, but that shouldn't take too long. No sinkhole clip video, yeah. So maybe I'll do that between streams today. But yes, I'm mostly worried today. Like, I'm very nervous today because we've got a podcast recording in the evening, and it's like a guest I'm very excited to have on. But also that means that, because obviously that, like when we're like chatting to Mark and stuff, I chat to Mark all the time, so he's, it's nice, and he is our comfort zone, having a lovely friend on. But yeah, when it's like when we did the cast party one, I mean, they were absolutely lovely. But when it's like people you don't know as well, or it's your first time talking to them properly, sort of thing, it's always just a bit more nervy. You feel like, oh geez, what if I do a joke and it doesn't land because I don't know, like I'm figuring out their boundaries as we go. So Simon Clark, we did do an episode of Simon Clark. I would love to do another one though. I'm all up for having repeat guests. But that was our first one that we ever did face to face. And it was so nice. We were like in the games night room and we all just sat round sat around the table and actually, because obviously, like, there's a lot of times with when you're recording over Discord where there's like a bit of lag or you accidentally interrupt each other because you're not really sure, and it can be a bit like, oh, no, you go, sort of thing. Whereas you don't really get that when you record in person, because you can pick up on, like, well, obviously there's not the lag because you're all in the same room, but you can pick up on a more natural flow of conversation, sort of thing. Can I get a recap of the stream so far? Honestly, it's mostly just been me ranting about being worried about Gerry. Because it occupies all of my brains. Is there plans to do podcast live this year? Yeah, well, I don't know for sure, but we've did Pickaxe Week for like it's like 2 years in a row now, isn't it? So I imagine they want to do another one. When was it? When has it been the last couple times? Is it like June, July? Because August is Tiny Teams. Can a week last 2 years? It just went so well. We just thought we'd carry it on. But yeah. I'd like doing the Pickaxe Week because again it's just like so in total we've done 3 episodes in person and 2 of them were Pickaxe Week ones, and that's why we did the Simon one live, is because Kirsty was down for Pickaxe Week. Good morning, Duncan. How's it going? Thought it was early in the year. I don't remember. I thought it was sort of, I don't know. Well, hopefully we'll do it again. I was looking for your XCOM VODs yesterday, but I found a 5-year-old bunny video instead of Jenna, Bun and Gerry. Jerry's even more of a baby. Didn't find any XCOM. Yeah, I don't know if any of those VODs would have been saved, because Rob, being the lovely bean that he is, saves them now. Whereas I don't know if, I don't remember when we started that. That might have been after the XCOM days. But, oh my gosh, I really enjoyed XCOM. I mean, I hated it at first. I'll be honest. I absolutely hated XCOM the first 2 streams. But after that, I absolutely loved it. Which could often be the way. You're EP. Good morning, cow. What did XCOM broke P flags? I think it was just my it was XCOM 2. Oh, look who's arrived. Well, look here. We have a Fifi. I think XCOM was like my first experience of backseating, a backseaty game, and I didn't know how to handle it, and I got very sad because of that. Hello, baby boy. I'm just gonna give Fifi some cuddles. So yeah, I was just like, I just remember like going for walks with Alex afterwards, and I would just rant for so long, being like, why are they doing, why is this happening? I hate it, I'm so sad, why? And then eventually I think I got to a point where I like boasted my courage, and I started the stream and I was just like, look, I'm gonna play how I'm gonna play. If I want help, I will ask for it. And I probably just, Talia, happy birthday, Talia. Knowing me, I probably just said something just like, oh, like, I'm sorry, everyone, can you just like, I just want to play the game. But to me, I felt like I was being really harsh, and I felt really bad for shouting for an hour solid, being so unbelievably angry. But yes, I enjoyed the latest comfort zone. Oh, the Mark one. The Mark one was so lovely. He's just so smart and open and like, yeah. He's a I punched a viewer. I did. I did. There are times when our message like I've actually genuinely like looked back on streams before because I've been like, oh my gosh, I got so angry then. Like it must have been so awkward for everyone. And then I watch it back and I'm just like, or like I'll get Kirsty to watch it or something and she's like, I can't even tell that you're angry. Being British. Thank you for the follow. Rob told me to listen to the latest Comfort Zone, said it was very good. Ah, that's nice. That's nice of he. We have so many guests lined up at the moment. It's lovely. Which is nice because dreams are eluding Kirsty at the moment, and my dreams have just been really sad. Like it's just constantly been like, Alex hates me, Alex is leaving me, all of this stuff, which isn't fun. So yeah, it's nice having guests take the pressure off a little bit. I had one last night that was about Alex's family and us and his sister. Like we were all planning to move to this massive house in I did that Simpsons episode when Ned politely asked Homer to leave, ends up writing him a letter and apology. Yes, that is like me. I do feel very bad when I'm the slightest bit harsh. Oh yeah, we were all moving to this house in Castle Combe, but I was like saying like I don't want to move to Castle Combe. Like it's lovely, but I don't want to live here, and it would be really difficult to get into the office and all of this stuff. And the house was like, it was like an old movie set house or something. Like it was just really weird. Like it had big I remember it was like, I can't think how to describe it. You know when you get houses, I'm trying to think of an example. Like I guess would they be the sorts of houses that you get in like hot places like the south of France and stuff like that, when it's got like very smooth walls that have been covered with something and they're sort of like a beigey type colour? It was sort of like that style of house, apart from all of it had these like massive beams in the middle. Morning, Crispy. That were all like turquoise, and it had like just weird stuff. Like you'd go into the bathroom and it would have like the toilet would be in a tiny nook to the side, but then you'd go around a corridor and then there'd be like a massive bath and a dining table and stuff. It was just like really, really weird. But there was like woodworm everywhere, like in all the beams you could see all this woodworm and in the photo frames and stuff. And I was like, it must be in the walls. And I was like, I just don't think it's a good idea that we move into this house. And there was something else going on about how we were moving there because there was a road in Castle Combe, like a little market road. And I think Tom had just made like a Warhammer shop there. But next to it, or like a few doors down from Tom's shop, was this shop where they had all of these horses. And one of these horses was in this tiny, it was in like a cage, but the cage was like a massive version of those, you know, when they used to give goldfish away at fairs. and they'd have those like plastic bags. It was like a horse in a giant one of those, and the horse is just rolling around. And I was like, is that horse okay? Is this how horses practice falling over for movies? And it was just a really weird dream that was all over the place. And I was just like, this is why it's good that we have guests at the moment, because otherwise I would be bringing, like, Kirsty would be bringing no dreams. I would be bringing sadness and absolute nonsense. And yeah. Dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear. And person isn't generally affected by horror movies, but house decay horror and disease horror. Yeah, that's understandable, I think. This is why you don't consume caffeine before bed. Does tequila have caffeine in it? Which is, I mean, it probably was some sort of weird tequila dream. Do you do anything special to remember your dreams? I think if you start to, because one of the main things to try and lucid dream is that you keep dream journals and become more aware of your dreams. So I think it does just happen naturally that you, if you start being more aware of your dreams, that you do start to remember more. I think there's obviously exceptions to this because, Kirsties are affected by medication, which I guess if it's medication that's there to suppress certain things, a byproduct of that will be fewer dreams. But yeah, I think just generally, like, I was reading a thing that said like it was basically saying like the best place to record your dreams is in the place that you're having your dreams. So I think as soon as you get up and leave that sort of sleepy space, you're like so much less likely to remember them. Whereas because I record mine on my phone as soon as I wake up, sometimes I listen back to dreams and I have absolutely no memory of telling them. And it's so weird because it's like, I'm like, I recognize that this is my voice and it's me saying words. So I must have had this dream, but I have no memory of it and no memory of recording it, sort of thing. Listening to Come Zone consistently made me go from never dreaming to dreaming always nightly. Yeah, I think just having that awareness of dreams, like the number of times that we've had people on who, like Sarah, I don't remember if she even brought a dream to us, or maybe she brought one little one, but by the time we finished, she had like recalled like 8 dreams, because it does, like I had this with Toasty the other day, because I asked her if she'd like to be on Comfort Zone, and she was like, just in our very brief conversation, because we were walking around Castle Coombe, funnily enough, just in our brief conversation of her saying like, oh, does it have to be a recent dream or this? And then she said that she's just started remembering dreams. She was like, oh my gosh, I just remembered this dream I had in my childhood. And I've just remembered this. And it is like you just tap into a different part of your brain, and it's like you open up a little valve and they do all start coming out. Because I remember Kirsty saying that when she did stop those meds that stop her dreams, I mean, she's back on them now, but she said it was like the floodgates opened, like just all dreams all the time, constantly, even when awake. So unclogged the toilet of her mind. Yes, beautiful imagery. Oh, Gerry. He just feels so skinny at the moment. I'm gonna have to put you on the scales and see where you're down to, and then call up the vet and see where you were before. Because he's just such a skinny boy. Skinny wee boy. Poor little baby. He really likes chewing on the sleeves of this particular jumper for some reason. He's just it's just every now and then he notices I'm wearing it, and he just starts nibbling. He chewed a big chunk of it off the other day. I don't know if if you can see just how chewed it is. It's just these sleeves. Like, he doesn't do it with a lot of them, but these ones, he's like, what is it about these ones, eh? He's a funny boy. I guess my plan for this morning is going to be do a big clear up of the toilet and then stare at him until he does a poop. And hopefully it'll be a good poop. His tiny little ears over there. He's decided to go off on an adventure. I might just give them their which month is Gerry's birthday? September. It's Fifi's birthday in 9 days. Well, her made-up birthday. Gerry's is more science accurate. Hello, I see you peeking in there. I see your little snoot. Look at he, so well hidden. Wherever could that boy be? I'm gonna get a little hello. Give you your joint tablet. I've got Fifi's in case she comes running out when she hears. Oh, that was enough to send him away. Fifi! Go, my love. She can't decide where to have it. Gerry is too. Oh my gosh, I wish. Come on in, Rowdy. Around 9.5 then he is, yeah. And it's one of those things that it's like, oh, do you know what? I shouldn't, because I'll just go on another depressing rant again, and I shouldn't. Someone come up with a different subject. Morning, elusive. Yeah, that's his little snack spot. He likes being under there. Nose spiraling. How about toads? Are they just frogs? Are they just warty little frogs? I don't really know the difference between a toad and a frog, truth be told. Just realised my eye test was this morning and I'm still in bed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there's an Alex Turner. Little Alex. I've still not dewormed to the top. I took it off and abandoned it on the chair, and that's going to be another job for today. It's going to be sorting through all of that mess. Hearing you get my name right every day feels good. Do you know, I had a panic the other day because I said it, and then I was like, hang on, did I just say it the wrong way, or is this the right way? And then I was like, I had this real like, wait, you know when you like bluff and then double bluff yourself? I did that and couldn't decide. Hello. Are you okay, baby boy? Have you found yourself a nice little nook? Are you going to settle down there? Because you do like a little nook settle, don't you? No? Oh, you turning around? He's thinking about it. Why do you when you can add more? Well, it's true. I did see that I got a £20 donation through from Alex's parents. So really, I should be adding 2 more worms to it rather than rather than taking some away. I do want to say another thank you for everyone's generosity yesterday. It did mean a lot, and I am excited for when Nibbles do see how much was raised, because I know they're going to be very happy with it. Bless them. You ashamed of worms? Just wearing them? Well, see, the thing is, like, I genuinely would have worn it in public, but because they kept falling off, I was a bit like, I don't want to. I know this is silly when you have like 300 worms, but I was so worried. What if a worm falls off and then I lose them? So, whereas if it was like, if I had have properly secured them, I would have been okay to time to sew them on. Yeah. See, that was my original plan, was that I was going to buy a new top and I was going to actually sew every worm. But then I remembered I have that like holy jumper. So I was like, oh, I'll just put them on there because then that saves like sewing time. I can just wriggle them through the holes. But yes. Oh, Gerry. Yeah, I didn't want to litter either. I just realised in the time that I didn't have any bunnies to show you, I could have showed you all of my photo booth photos because they're just in the hallway. And I want to have a look through them. Good morning, Lifelike. Honestly, not be surprised to see a worm jumper like that in public. Yeah, I felt like, to be honest, it felt really nice. It felt very like, I kept on stroking it whilst I was wearing it because it did feel very lovely. Are you okay, Gerry? What's wrong? Something seems to be concerning you today. What is it, baby boy? I'm trying to get it to focus. Oh, is that focused on you? It wants to focus on the chair. Kept on what? It was so nice. I just kept stroking the front of the jumper where all the worms were. There's something very satisfying about it. Good night. Oh, I cannot see him face. I didn't bring them out to karaoke, no. But maybe I could make a... See, the thing is, I've thought about making like a like a worm cowboy jacket before, but I do feel bad about using the worms in a way that's irreversible. Like that guy who made the worm coat, but he cut them all in half and like hot glued them on. That would make me too sad. To have to cut all of the worms in half and then just glue them. I wouldn't like that. I would want it to be in a way that they were just like, sewed on, but in a way that you could just, if you wanted to, you could just cut through the stitch and release them if they needed to be heckin' released. Don't slice your worms. Yeah, precisely. Poor little... Can you see how much fluff is on this chair from where the bunnies have gone past it? It's like a little defluffer as they go through. They should be holding on, not butchered. Yeah, precisely. Hello, are you wriggling back into your cap? There he is. He had a little toffee and he wriggled back in. I was slightly worried watching him then because this is the exact spot where he did the protest wee on the carpet yesterday. And I did spray it with vinegar. But I was like, what if he now thinks... Because bunnies are creatures of habit. And sometimes if they just wee accidentally in one place, they're like, well, this is where I wee now. So, I was... Oh, no. I've not reminded you, have I? Gerry, if you need a wee, you can go to the toilet. you don't want to be going here. What are you thinking about, baby boy? I'm thinking about how the phone doesn't want to focus on you. It's very interested in this particular chair leg instead. Focus on the boy. There we go. The boy. I don't know if that actually works. Do you know what? I've never actually tried it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work when I'm in this mode. It just made chat wriggle. You okay? Just being a little guy. Just having a lovely time being a little guy. Gonna start protesting on my boss's desk. Oh my gosh, you're gonna do a Succession. You okay, baby boy? I don't know what you're thinking. You seem so thinky, but I just don't know what you're thinking. You having a bad tummy again? You got another toffee brewing? Was that toffee a messy toffee? We're gonna have to wipe you. Do you just want to have a nap if you've forgotten to lie down? Sometimes he just forgets to loaf. And you have to give him a little cuddle and then he loafs and then he falls asleep. But he gets too sleepy to remember that. Do you want to be loafing? Do you want to live, love, loaf? If I made Gerry merch that was Gerry as a loaf and it just said live, love, and then a picture of Gerry as a loaf, would you buy it? With everything in different fonts, of course. I'm really tempted to get that t-shirt that I posted in the Discord of Gerry. Oh, were you thinking that you just wanted another toffee? When are we getting... Do you know what? The reason that I made that t-shirt is because I set up to try and find a place where you could get the 3 Moon t-shirt. But I just can't find one. I can't find a place that does it. If anyone is good at Photoshop and could design a 3 Gerrys at the Moon t-shirt, that would be amazing. Kirsty has one, doesn't she? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen a Taboo Moon one. Maybe I need to learn. Maybe I need to just learn Photoshop. I mean, I've done Photoshop stuff before. I guess I'd need a picture of the moon. You know the typical like moon t-shirts where like in the original one is like 3 wolves and they're howling at the moon, but then people get other ones where they just get like, you know, it's like 3 raccoons and the moon. It's like if you Google like 3 moon wolf t-shirt, you'll see the you'll see the mimi. But I'd love to have one of those of she's sneaking. Hello. You're sneaking over. I see you. Dave, thank you very much for the 18 months. How you doing? How's it going? It's such an iconic t-shirt. It does it deserves its own wiki page. But yeah, that genre of t-shirt. But that's what I was looking for when I found that one that's called like, what is it, Threadbare or something? I can't remember. Oh, Vivi, you got sellotape on your dewlap again. It's always an operation when she gets that. She gets very miffed at trying to grab it. But yeah, you remember Cat Guy Night? You can definitely get 3 cats at the moon t-shirts. There's so many of them now. But she gets... Oh, it's because she sometimes wriggles behind the hay chest and goes to the boxes that I haven't taken the sellotape off of yet, and then she'd start chewing through those, and she gets like the tiniest little bits of sellotape on her. But she's always saddest. Like anywhere else she'd be okay. Simon has so many shirts like that. Yeah, he's got such a good collection of t-shirts. Does Mr. Simon Honeydew? He honey does. But yes. Google immediately showed me one with keyboard cat. Yeah. Yeah. Is now a bad time to admit that I don't really know who Ghost are? Like, I know that Simon constantly wears t-shirts that are for Ghost, but I don't know. Is it a band? I keep meaning to look it up every time I see him and his t-shirts, and then I forgot. I'm guessing it's like it must be it is a band. I should listen to the music. Google Hat Films Mochi shirt Moon 2. Aww. That sounds like a good one. I imagine Mochi would be a good Moon t-shirt subject. But yes. It's a metal band. They're pretty neato. Cute. A bit of spooky goth thrown in. Oh, I have to give them a listen so that I can be, down with the kids. Oh God, that reminds me actually. Yesterday, when we were at the karaoke, just like after the karaoke, we're at the bar. I was at the bar with Pierre, and Chop Suey by System of a Down came on, and I was like, "How old were you when this song came out?" And Pierre was like, "It came out 2 years before I was born." I was like, "I hate you." He was like, "What? Don't say that." I was like, "Well." Dear, oh dear. Actual baby. I guess Jerry's still a little bit younger. Pierre get ID'd going in? No. Apparently they only really ID people on Fridays and Saturdays. It literally said on their website, if you come in on a Friday or Saturday, we will be IDing you. It's like... It's just, if you want to come in any other night, though, that's totally fine. Dear, oh dear. Well, I guess I should head off. I guess I should... Oh, should we go to Vizty? We can go to Vizty. I'm going to go and apologize to people and look back at all of the photo booth photos from yesterday and see if I'm actually in any of them, because I think I remember falling out with a lot of them. But yes, I'm sorry that I just ranted about Gerry a lot today. This is one of the problems with being a very heart on your sleeve person. If something's worrying you, and it just occupies your brain. But yes. Thank you all for chilling and chatting, and thank you so much again for yesterday. It meant a lot to raise that much. It's amazing, and I'm gonna see if oh, thank you, Anna. Yeah, I'm gonna see if Nibbles have been alerted. Fingers crossed they have. But yes, I hope you all have lovely days, and I will be streaming something at 2. I don't know what yet. I don't know. I'm still very fuzzy. I'm gonna go ahead and have breakfast. But yes, look after yourselves, everyone. Be good, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye. Tea. Look at he. He's finally loved. We gone. Thank you, Cal. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.